That's because I have a problem.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
What I've heard about Twitter users, for the most part.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say that's what you've heard about me, and I was like, oh, it feels bad. That's what I've heard about you. You know what? I would have believed it too.
Okay.
I'm trying to be honest, you know.
Alrighty. I guess I will give maybe a quick background to what we did last session, just to catch us all up. So let me try and remember, where did you guys start last session? So last session started with you guys had just made it up the mountain. You had kind of burned part of the town down a little bit, and you were trying to find a place to, I can't remember if you were trying to find a place to just like clean yourselves off or get a rest or what. Oh no, wait, I forgot. You guys slept in a tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't
An issue for me, so that's okay.
So after sleeping in a tree and cleaning off with some well water that I think you broke into someone's backyard to get.
Yeah.
You guys made your way kind of into a certain part of town looking for, I don't know, maybe just a place to go. You stumbled across a shop and got distracted doing a bit of shopping, which kind of was a little bit like gambling. Came away with a bunch of shit, and then as soon as you came out, you were attacked by this group who were trying to bring you in because you're wanted criminals and wanted for like a lot of crimes and stuff, even though technically you were pardoned. You don't end up you survive the fight, but you don't end up winning because partway through there is a fog that sort of descends, similar to a fog that you've experienced before coming up the mountain, and everyone gets real chilly and frozen, and then kidnapped. And then after you're kidnapped, you guys kind of wake up and you're in the bottom of this like pit, and you find Tomothy there, and Tomothy is going a little bit cuckoo. But he recognizes you and he says hi, and then you start to hear noises come up from the top of the pit that you're in, and it sounds like scary, slightly demonic, potential demon summoning noises. And they use Tomothy somehow for that. He is like ghosted up through the top of this pit. And you guys don't really know what happens to him. And then after that, there's a magical door that kind of like opens at the bottom of this pit that you guys are in. And someone who looks almost exactly like Tomothy steps through, but he introduces himself as Timus, and he says that you guys are in super, super danger, and he kind of gets you guys out of there. And I think that's pretty much it, unless I'm forgetting
And
something.
I pet him.
I just connected that Tomothy and Timus are two halves of the names. Thomas and Timothy.
Oh yeah, no, I heard. Sorry.
Big brain shit.
So basically where you guys are right now is when you stepped through the door with Timus, you kind of were transported from the lower end of the city, where it's kind of like not super fun to be, into like the palace area of the city, the upper city, where it's like super fun and nice to be, and there's like people and markets and statues and everything's made of gold and it's glitzy, and Timus has kind of like parked you guys inside of this building, and he sat you down, and he is currently grabbing you some refreshments. And just before he grabs you refreshments from the last time, he had some sort of like secret message that came out that talked about keeping an eye on someone mechanical, and that someone has a magical artifact, but they're still missing something and still looking for something. So there's obviously some sort of plot happening or something going on. No idea if it's related to you guys or not. I guess we'll have to find out as we go along. So you guys are just kind of like sitting right now. Here, let me see if I can change the music.
I forgot that I had muted the music, but now I can hear it.
I don't actually have any good music to play in the background other than that, so I might just keep it quiet for now.
No. We need the background music.
Oh,
it's
okay.
obligatory.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find something good then.
I believe in you.
Let me find some real like D&D magic. Or magic music.
My body is ready. So how about that wanted poster, huh?
Doug?
Doug? Cannibal? Robot that looks like Bender?
I honestly love the duck. Question mark.
Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to tell from far away, you know? So the artist just had to do based off description.
Artist rendering.
I've already kind of decided what I want to do for the next D&D campaign, so...
Oh, good, because I already have ideas for another D&D campaign.
Okay, bet, because I'm fucking ready for another campaign, dude. I've been thinking up characters.
Oh, I don't know if this is music.
It's a concept.
Oh, wait, can you guys even hear that, or is it just playing for me?
It's
I
definitely
don't know.
just playing for you.
God damn it.
Damn it, I want to try the lemonade Trulies.
I don't even know if I've had a Truly before.
I don't even know
What?
if they're in Canada.
Oh, what now?
It's like an alcoholic seltzer.
Oh.
Is Truly... Okay. Okay,
Is
well,
it Truly?
Google is already populated with is Truly in Canada, so clearly it knows. Are you over 21? Yes, but in Canada I don't have to be.
Alright, I found some jolly background music.
Oh, I thought they came from my phone. I got so scared. Oh my
All right.
god.
So, you guys are kind of right now... Imagine this is like music that's playing outside because it's like a festival happening, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are sitting in this like lounge type area, I guess, where Timus has left you guys to go and get some food and some snacks. And you're just... It's like a really nice looking, just like den of a house kind of situation that's going on in like this town square in the palace, and it's like really well decorated, really nice looking. It's kind of taken care of. Timus kind of comes back into the room with a tray of like little sandwiches and like drinks and everything, and he's like
Sandwiches.
he's very excited, and he's looking at you guys like, all right, I'm so ready to get on with the next part of this festival and like be your tour guide. And he sets down the tray and he's talking all about the excitement of the festival so far, and he kind of turns to you guys and he goes, did you hear about what happened in Southport while you guys were there? The king's son made some sort of celebrity of himself by saving the town after winning some fancy tournament. I just can't believe all the excitement that's happened.
No, he didn't.
What do you mean?
News.
What was that noise? Was that a kazoo?
Hey, that was me with my throat. That was my voice. I feel personally attacked.
Tune kazoos now.
I feel personally attacked. That was my voice. Oh no.
Ooh.
That man stole that. Go when you have time. Take a trip
Take a trip?
to Southport and just take a look at the statue there.
I mean, I'd love to. I've heard there's a big statue of Bernard there.
Not anymore.
Yeah, not so much.
What happened to it? Did it get destroyed?
The townspeople took it down to put up a statue of the real
Yeah,
heroes.
improvise or improve more.
Yeah.
Oh, the
And it
real
has an
heroes.
excellent name.
What was the name again?
Yeah, I was also gonna ask.
Fornication machine.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Baby.
I'm gonna need a real artist to render that at some point because I think that is the best statue ever. Timus looks very surprised and he goes, "Real heroes? I haven't seen anything in the newspaper about real heroes."
Yeah, you guys have fake news.
All right. Well, he kind of just looks a little flustered and then he goes, "Well, it's festival season, so we don't need to dwell on that kind of stuff. Let's get on to the day's events. I have a lot of fun stuff planned for you guys today." And he gets up and he walks over to this like big wardrobe that's kind of pushed against the wall, and he opens the door, and it looks like there's a bunch of coats hanging inside, but he kind of like beckons you all within the wardrobe. And as you guys
Are we
get
going
up,
to Narnia?
I mean, it depends. As you guys get up and go through the wardrobe, it's like Narnia, but instead of Narnia, imagine like, you know that scene from The Matrix where Neo gets all the guns and like all the shelves like come out and it's just a bunch of guns? Like, imagine that, but with clothing. And Timus turns to you guys and he goes, all right, since this is a very special event, I have been given some magic that will allow me to change your clothing into any clothing that you want. So imagine, like, what is it called in WoW? Is it like transmogs? Yeah. Where like you can take your armor. Like, imagine that is kind of what he's offering. So because he's taking
I've always used that to
to
be really slutty.
I mean, you can do whatever you want. Because he's taking you to a very fancy event tonight in the city, that is like royalty may potentially
As God
be there.
intended.
He's like, you know what? Now's the chance. Spruce yourself up. Put yourself in something nice, because we're going out on the town tonight. So this is your opportunity to. Actually, one thing I want to do super quick before we start this: is everyone able to give me kind of a rough idea of, first of all, what their outfit is going to look like, but then second of all, how, like, what type of items or things you guys already have on you, like, because I haven't been doing a great job of keeping track of how many items I've given you guys, so if you just want to throw out a number of, like, how many rough items you have on you, that would be great.
Hold on, I'm currently Googling slutty armor.
As you should. Make sure you have a good picture in your head of what you want.
That's what I'm going for. Just looking for some nice, classy slutty armor. Yes, Guild Wars never fails me.
Feel free to send pictures, not of actual slutty things, but like of the outfits if you
Yeah, Guild Wars is a good resource for that.
Yeah, Guild Wars is great outfits, dude. Guild Wars is great. Everyone should play Guild Wars.
It's a shame that 2 was so bad.
Hey, you fuck right off. It is not, especially with the expansions.
Terrible.
Oh, lies and slander. I play Guild Wars 2 still.
I still play 1.
You should come to 2.
It's coming to Steam.
And a new expansion just got announced too.
Alright, does everyone kind of have an idea of how many items they have on them? Like, roughly,
got a bunch of
is
scrolls.
it...
So
more than
define
5?
items.
I guess what I'm mostly looking for is... Okay, so maybe I'll explain first and then tell you kind of what I'm trying to do. So, while you guys are kind of like looking over your outfits, you have noticed that you're actually missing some things. And you're missing some things most likely because while you were kidnapped, whoever kidnapped you probably swiped some stuff off you. So I was hoping to get a good idea of how many items you guys had on you, because essentially what I want to do is have you guys roll like a 1d4 or a 1d whatever, and that's how many items have essentially been stolen off of you.
Oh shit.
But you get to choose which items essentially they've taken. So if it was like, if you guys have a ton of items, I was gonna increase like the dice size.
I mean, they've already stolen something from me that was very precious.
Oh yes, I forgot in the thing.
My
that they
eye
stole the
jar?
eye. Yes, at one point in the campaign, Ontari picked up a really gross looking
I had
eye
a
in a
jar
jar.
eye in it.
But while they were in the pit and the demon or whatever ritual was going on, it got swiped from her along with Tomothy. So something funky's going on, obviously, but
So I should lose less stuff because they've already stolen my precious eye.
that's not. That was for a purpose. Sorry.
Lies and slender.
Yeah. Randal just has like his robes that he got from the store and like a backpack full of scrolls that you've given him.
Yeah, you have a
His
lot
staff.
of scrolls.
That's basically it.
Yeah, I'm just like a low library.
Yeah, I'm just
I
like a
literally
library
have like,
in my backpack.
yeah, I've treated you as a pack mule for scrolls, dude.
I mean, at least they're not heavy, right? So it's not a big deal.
Exactly.
You're like a follower in Skyrim or something now.
Oh god, am I Lydia?
Oh god. Oh no, you're so much better than that. You're a duck.
Yeah, you're a duck.
You're a duck. I honestly have
Do we
a
count
lot of
weapons
stuff.
too, or just stuff?
I would count weapons too. So like maybe
Okay.
roll like a, I don't know, like a 1d10 then? Is that too high of number of items?
So that we could lose an upward of 10 items?
I mean,
That's
potentially.
a lot.
I lose 8 things.
Oh my
I
god.
don't think
I
have
mean,
8
is that a
things to
lot?
lose.
I don't
Am
know. I'm
naked
just
now?
winging it, guys. I'm just winging
That's
it.
a lot. That's a lot.
I have 1, 2,
That's a
3,
lot.
4, 5.
I would have to give up literally
7,
every single one of my items.
8.
Okay. Roll a 1d4 then. Roll a 1d4.
16.
Randall takes off his clothes.
Oh, I don't want to see that. Nice, I only lose one. The best critical fail of my life.
What is it? Oh, it's slash roll.
Do I get
always
to
forget.
pick what they stole?
I lose
Yes, you get to pick what they stole.
Really nice. Okay, I'll lose the map with directions to the docks. We're
Hell
not even
yeah.
in that town anymore. Am I allowed to pick that?
Wait, what? Sorry?
Oh, I said I'll lose the map with directions to the docks because we're not even in that town anymore.
Okay, I'll let you pick that.
Nice. I also have to get rid of the eye jar.
I mean, the whoever kidnapped you is not essentially the smartest people ever. They're just gonna grab what they can, so.
Hey, they see a map, they assume that maybe it's a map for this town, or maybe it's a map to treasure.
It did have writing on it too, because I think whoever had marked out some locations for you guys, so it might look valuable.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna lose 2 scrolls.
So maybe it was valuable. You never know.
Alright, so, whatever you guys have
goodbye,
kind of
eye
in
jar.
your head, so Timus is gonna kind of like go around to each of you now and go, alright, how fancy do you want to look? What do you want? And you don't have to like break it down like,
I want to wear
like
what he's wearing.
you don't need to
I
describe like
knew
fanfiction
it!
style how each
I
individual item
fucking
is, but
knew
I
it.
want to wear what he's wearing.
okay.
I knew it.
Timus actually is very excited by that. He's actually happy to match with
Tibbs,
you.
I want a match.
And so
Twinsies.
when he hears you say that, he like claps his hand like really excited, and then he waves his hand, and you're wearing exactly what he's wearing. Keep in mind though, this is like just a transmog, so whatever you actually have on underneath is what you're actually wearing, like for your armor. Alright, so then he turns to Ontari, and he asks Ontari what outfit she would like to wear for the evening's festivities.
Ontari's gonna need another minute to decide.
Okay, so he turns to Keter, and he asks Keter what kind of outfit Keter would like then.
I don't need your services. My armor does that itself.
Oh, fancy
Oh, right,
and
it
sassy.
does,
Okay.
yes. Timus looks a little sad when you say that, because he like really wanted to dress you up, and like he's looking at you and kind of going like, well, like would you like accessorize or something, like new boots?
Give me a monocle.
Just a monocle.
I like
That's
that.
it.
Okay, you have a monocle now.
Hell yeah.
You're so smart now.
Yeah, I almost want to like increase your perception by like +1 or something, but okay, so
Listen,
now
I'm trying.
I mean, you can just give a general description too for
Wear what
now.
he's wearing too.
Oh, go big or go home, am I right? Okay, so my only thing is that Vorhees also gets to get something cute, right?
Yes, he does. Yes,
Okay, cool. So
because I'm
How
assuming
about-
he's wearing something right now. Or, like you gave him something to wear, or
yeah,
like
he has a little red bandana right now.
yeah. So he can transmog
So now
that.
you can get a prettier one. Okay. Go big or go home, am I right?
Wait, hold on. Let me
I
find
put it
this.
in Ontari.
Oh yes. Okay, perfect.
I told you, Guild Wars 2 has the best outfits, dude. So that chat can see it. And of course, my dog must match.
So what? Actually, this kind of fits the theme of your dog too, because he's like a phoenix, kind of. So.
Because he's fire, exactly! That's what I was thinking!
Okay.
I have
so
a phoenix dog, why not join him in Phoenix aesthetic? Phoenix
I get what you're saying.
aesthetic.
So Timus is like real pleased with how extra this outfit looks. So he like makes it extra sparkly and everything too. When he does his little magic trick, he's like, ah yes,
I mean, if there's little flames and shit that come off me, that'd be dope too.
Yeah, dude, let's do it. There's little flames. You got like little, like Hunger Games style, right? You got like flames coming out of you. I'm down for that.
Nice.
Okay. And Timus would definitely be down for that, so he makes it as extra as possible. All right, so after that, after you guys are all ready to go, and he kind of gives Keter like a last minute glance, like, "Are you sure?" But then he like ushers you guys outside, and
Keter, how about you match me with a flaming monocle?
Timus looks like,
you're a robot. You don't have to fear it.
Flaming
I'm a robot made
monocle?
out of wood, though.
Wait, you're made out of wood?
Yeah.
I mean, you're made out of some metal too, right?
I mean, it's
Metal
magic
and wood,
fire.
yeah.
It's magic fire. It won't burn you, right? If it ain't burning me, it ain't gonna burn you.
Oh, is
Yes,
this some
magic fire. Correct.
like what is it? Hunger Games type fire.
Yeah. So if it's not burning me, it certainly won't burn you.
Timus doesn't really ask either. He just maybe kind of puts, maybe not like actual flames, but he gives like the edge of the monocle like a little flame design for you.
Oh,
Nice.
Nice.
A
race
nice.
car.
Nice.
Yeah, you're a race car.
You're a NASCAR now.
You ask for pinstripes?
Okay, so he kind of ushers you guys outside then, and he lets you guys know that the event that's happening, and I don't really have anything for you, unless, I don't know if you guys want to like do any more shopping. You guys did shopping last session, so you.
Is there any gambling?
Well, I mean, we're getting
Like
to,
anywhere?
We're getting to some. Hold on. So, he's basically just gonna usher you guys right to the event that's happening, and basically it's like he leads you up to this. It looks like an arena, essentially. Like, think back in the tavern when you guys were doing the poker tournament in Southport against Bernard and everyone, but like 10 times that size. And there's people just like flooding into it. There's posters and like decorations up all over the place. Like, this is obviously a very big event. And as he ushers you guys in, you realize you're going to like a boxing match, basically. And
Nice.
There's a celebrity boxer who's going up against a completely new champion, a crazy, hyped up, jumped up kangaroo, essentially, and they're going to be fighting each other for the entire city to see.
Nice.
So, he ushers you guys in. You don't need to wait any lines because you're guests of the king, so he brings you like right into this arena area. And hold on, I might need to change the Roll20 thing. Give me 1 second.
I like that we've committed tons of crimes on the way here, and yet we're still honored guests of the king.
Yeah, that is.
Wait,
kinda
are we
weird,
gonna
isn't it?
fight?
No, you're watching you're gonna watch. I mean, I guess if you really want to, you can get in a fight, but you're watching the fight essentially.
Keter could take them all.
Oh, hold on 1 second. I also need
Threat
to make
level
sure
minimum.
you guys can move your tokens.
So is this in like the crowd? Is that where we are?
You have been ushered into the King's Box, which is a very special viewing area.
Hell yeah.
Because the kings of Fortune's Peak have always loved organized sports and events. And
Gotcha.
usually they're pretty big partiers. So when you get into this area,
Nice.
not only do you have like special seats arranged and everything, but like the tables along the sides are like just covered in like food and booze, and like you're being pampered up here, essentially.
That's my kind of place, honestly. Food and booze. I don't care about being pampered.
Let me just make sure you guys can control your tokens, and then I'll let you choose your seats.
Like a movie theater. Dude, perf, that sounds wonderful.
Ontari should be good to go. I don't
Oh,
know
am
if
I?
you can. You might need to zoom out or scroll
Oh,
down to
there
see
I
the
am.
tokens.
Oh, okay. Well, it's me and my
here's
dog. Where's the front? Oh, the front is probably the red line, right?
Yes, it's like the
a
audience you can
fancy
see down
banister?
below, and then there's like the red is like a decoration or streamers or I don't know.
Randall's
I
gonna sit
tried
on
to
the
make it
edge.
fancy. What, like perched on the ledge?
Yep. I can't move.
Oh,
Randall
sorry. You're
paralyzed.
good. You're good.
Randall needs a wheelchair.
God.
Timus is sitting right up front.
Which one's Timus? The crown?
Yes, yeah.
I'm sitting right beside Timus on the ledge.
Oh, well then I'll sit right beside Timus. I don't want him to sit alone.
I mean, he's not alone. I got him.
Does Keter just stand in the back?
I like that.
Yes, right here.
By the food
And he
table?
just zooms in with his fucking
He's got
robo
binocular
goggles.
eyes. They just like actually zoom out of his face.
Look with my special
Like
eyes.
the camera. What do you see with your special eyes?
So as you guys are kind of getting all situated, there's some other people who also kind of come into the box seat, and they look like they're just like royal guardsmen kind of, who also have access to this location because they're very special.
I don't trust them.
I wonder if they'd let me eat them.
Doesn't
You
hurt
could
to
ask.
You can be persuasive.
Oh no.
If you don't know that, so don't worry about it.
I don't know anything.
Player knowledge, player knowledge.
Exactly. I like to think I played that very well.
So Timus is very excited. He's like bouncing in his seats, and you can see him like as people. Sorry, I keep hitting my push to talk button. As people in the audience look up and see him, like everyone starts waving at him. Like he's obviously very well known in the city, and the royal guardsmen sometimes will come up and say hi and things like that. But otherwise, everyone's kind of just getting settled for the fight. Oh, I have different music for this. Hold on.
Nice. My body's ready. Oh, Randall's fighting now. Let's go.
I saw.
Oh no, you're fighting now. That's it. You're in.
Shit, dude, take back.
No take backsies.
Okay, imagine there's an
Oh,
opening
that
band.
music.
So this is kind of like not a boxing arena. So in this world, imagine, you know how there's like, in reality, there's boxing and then there's Vince McMahon wrestling, you know? So imagine in this world, they've like switched, and instead of owning a wrestling company, Vince McMahon has bought a boxing company. And instead of crazy plot lines in wrestling, it's like crazy plot lines in boxing. So
Alright.
kind of the same thing, but with less acrobatics, I guess. Which I guess maybe is a little less boring now that I think, or a little more boring now that I think about it, but
Stage dudes punching each other.
anyways, this is what we're going with. So, all of the posters up on the wall, you can see the two boxers fighting today. It's Jimmy the Reach versus the Killeroo, and there's like a ring in the center with audience all around. And there's like an opening band that's kind of just playing a little bit of music on the stage, and people are getting settled, and you can hear the crowd and all that fun stuff. Just before the match starts, another dude who's got like a big clipboard, I guess. He comes in and he asks if anyone would like to place bets before the fight begins. And you can hear kind of chatter from the Royal Guards. They all go up and they all place bets, and they're all betting on the Killeroo. Timus goes up and Timus goes up, and he looks a little unsure, but when he finally kind of susses it out, he places his bet on Jimmy the Reach instead of the Killeroo. Does anyone want to place a bet?
Fuck yeah, I'm betting all my gold on the Killeroo.
Okay. How much is your gold then that you're betting?
19.
Okay. Because you guys are guests of the king as well, the payout is double if you win, but you do pay back double if you lose. So keep that in mind.
Oh, I have to pay back double if I
What if we're
lose?
broke at the end?
Then I'll bet what's half
Do
of
we have loan
19.
sharks?
Then I'll bet 9 gold.
Yeah, if you don't have enough money to pay back at the end, you can borrow from the crown. And then they will set you up with a payment plan with some interest, and then
think
you
I'm
can
gonna pay
pay it back.
interest. I'm gonna put 10 on. Wait, which one were the guards voting for or betting on?
They
The
were all betting
Killeroo.
on the Killeroo,
I'm
and
gonna put 10 on the other guy.
okay, cool.
The
So
Reach.
I'm betting 9 on the Roo.
wait, hold on. I guess I should be writing this down and tracking this.
Oh, I can help. I'm a bookkeeper.
Oh my god, you can be my campaign bookkeeper.
Wow, 109, huh?
9 on the roo. All right. Is Keter going to be participating in the betting at all?
Listen, I spelled duck wrong. What do you want from me?
I'm gonna sit this one out.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so everyone's placed their bets. Let me see.
Duckong.
Am I right?
Quack.
Quack.
All right, so as soon as the betting is done, there's a. Okay, here's. If I do something wrong with a boxing match, it's okay for you to yell at me in chat. I don't know anything about real boxing or anything like that. I watch made up wrestling shit, so it's gonna be like that, more like wrestling and less like real boxing, just FYI. But as soon as that happens, and the betting kind of winds down, the dude leaves with everyone's cash, and then an announcer steps out into the middle of the stage. And he makes a big announcement, and I don't know if there's a bell that rings, but pretend that there's some kind of, like, ringing thing that gets everyone's attention. And he starts off. And this man is very portly looking. He's wearing, like, a powder blue suit, but because his belly
Portly,
is so
you say?
round, he's got, like, such a round belly that it sticks out a little bit through one of the buttons in the suit. And he steps up to the microphone drops down from the top and everything, and he goes, "Ladies and gentlemen," and he goes into his big, like, announcer speech, basically, and he thanks everyone in the crowd and the audience. He thanks the Crown for setting up the event, and he thanks the sponsors for tonight, which is, like, a bunch of businesses in the area, and one of the sponsors is actually the coach of the
G-Fuel?
Kangaroo. Or
Did you say G Fuel?
I don't think they're canon in this universe, but we can pretend.
Feudal fuel.
Oh no, I was gonna make like a fake G Fuel ad for this wrestling match, but I can't. I'm not that creative right now.
That's okay. We won't give them marketing.
One of
They could pay me for that.
Like, I hire you or Ontari in universe.
Dude,
as
if
the
I had a
marketer.
sponsor, I would 100% put them in D&D campaign sponsoring events in D&D. Are you kidding me?
smart.
Oh, can we make a fake Logitech?
Yeah, we totally could.
Cogitech.
Oh, that actually kind of fits. I like that. All right, so one of
Nice.
the sponsors of this wrestling match is Cogitech.
Nice.
They've supplied all of the equipment for broadcasting the event tonight. I don't know what else computer related I could do because they don't really need keyboards. Anyways, so one of the biggest sponsors of tonight, he's like, it sounds like he's pretty well known because as soon as the announcer says his name, everyone cheers. He is announced as Mr. Merengue, and he is not only one of the biggest sponsors of events in the city, but he is also the one who has trained or coached the Kangaroo. So he's on his corner tonight against Jibby the Reach, and he waves to everyone as it's
I wave
announced.
back.
Is his first name Lemon?
I'll also wave.
No, his first name is Garth.
Perf said Flogitech. Or Sympatech.
Ooh, both of those are
Sympatech
good.
is I like Sympatech.
Yeah, I like that too.
All right, so then the music kind of dies down a little more, and he starts to announce the competitors for the night. And he goes, in this corner, weighing in at whatever a normal average boxing man weighs, something. Our current reigning champion, Jimmy the Reach. And this guy comes out, and the crowd kind of gives him like a big cheer because he's like their champion. He's got like this red tracksuit on, and he's like jumping around, and it looks like he's got like unnaturally long arms. Like he's called the Reach for a reason, and it's because he's got extra of it. And then the announcer turns to the other corner and he goes, in this corner, sponsored by our very own Mr. Merengue, weighing in at way more pounds than an average boxer man would weigh, the killing machine Killaroo. And this, like, I don't actually know if kangaroos exist in D&D, but we're going to pretend that they do.
They do now.
And this guy comes out, and he's not a guy. He's like literally a kangaroo that looks like he has just been hopped up on something and is going insane.
Randall is going wild right now. He is so stoked. He is like
Yeah, I'm pretty
He
stoked
loves
for the
steroid
Roo.
kangaroo.
right now. He's like,
I mean, honestly, if you look at a kangaroo, they already look like they're jacked up.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
do. They
but-
are jacked, dude. They beat the shit out of people, man. Oh my
They have
god.
they have, like, 8
Kangaroos don't
packs.
fuck around.
they're scary for sure.
Like, yeah, like that video of the dude who was defending his dog from the kangaroo. Imagine that kangaroo,
Yeah.
but like maybe with a little more muscle definition.
With like steroids.
Yes, and wearing boxing shorts.
Okay, yeah, Randall is
Oh
stoked.
my god, what color is his boxing shorts?
Well, Jimmy the Reach
he
is
like-
wearing red, so I think the Killaroo's wearing like blue.
Yes! Let's fucking go!
Alright, so I think, maybe I haven't 100% figured out what I want to do for you guys here. So I think what I'm going to try and do for this first round that they're going to fight, I'm going to roll for both of them because I think the rules in boxing is whoever has the highest number of hits at the end of the match is the winner. So does that sound right?
I
Steph?
genuinely could not tell you.
I mean, like, it's one of the ways to score points, but it's like successful hits are the big thing, yeah.
Okay,
I
so
know exactly nothing, so.
cool. Well, we're just going to go with that. So what I'm going to do is each round I'm going to have them, I guess, just roll maybe like a d20 or something. We'll add those to their total points. And then...
Like I said, Randall is stoked.
I want to see how stoked I am. Wait, this could go very bad. I'm pretty stoked.
That's
I'm
pretty
pretty
stoked.
stoked. I'm pretty stoked.
Okay, and we'll just see what happens with that. And I might add in a way that you guys can... That kind of seems on par for maybe
Yeah,
Keter.
really though.
I'm going to see if I can add in some ways maybe for you guys to try and influence too. Like if you cheer really loudly, maybe I'll get you guys to do more rolls like that and see if you can bump up a couple points for whoever you're in favor of. So we're going to start the first round. We're going to do we're going ding, ding, ding. And then we're going to start, let me roll for both of them here. So
I have a question. I know this is a fixed match and whatever because it's fake Vince McMahon boxing, but I have abilities that can make people see things that other people can't see and freak out.
Hey,
Can I
you
use-
better not rig the Roo.
Nobody knows what's happening right now. Is that a thing I can do?
okay, I do want to say if there are things that you would like to do to try and influence, just keep in mind you are very far away from where this is all happening. So if there is
How far away?
more than 30 feet for imagine you're in an
more
arena.
than 60? Because most of my reach is 60.
Yes, because Keter is like 50 from you.
It's 61 feet.
Okay, that is definitely not representative. I mean, imagine you're in an arena,
I mean, if not,
right?
it's fine. I can let the fight go the way it wants. But Randall's pretty excited right now, and he wants to win.
The only thing is 60 feet is too big of a scale for me to picture in my head. So 60 feet you might be within.
Okay.
And if anyone else has abilities that maybe don't require you to be up close, you can fuck with
Like
as
an
much shit as
invisibility
possible.
ring?
Shooting arrows.
Yeah, I'll shoot arrows at you.
You don't know what I'm doing.
I have fire on my bag. Don't think I'm against
Player
roasted
knowledge.
duck.
Play or no?
Roasted
Okay.
duck.
Since Jimmy is the reigning champ, I'll roll for him first and then roll for the Killaroos, and then I'll kind of set the scene for what's happening. After that, you guys can chime in if there's anything you want to do to, I don't know, you can try and fuck with shit, you can try and do what you want, you know? I don't have any other maps though, so if you go outside of this one, we're gonna have to go to Imagination Land. But other than that, we should be good.
I'm also down for a shorter session too. I'm down for whatever.
All right, so after the first round, Jimmy rolled a 12 and the Killaroo rolled a 16.
My dude!
So the Killaroo has a couple extra points on Jimmy, but so far it's
Yes!
been an even match. And as the
One Roo.
Killaroo is fighting and stuff like that,
Bet on the
you're
other guy, didn't you?
What?
No, I bet on the Roo. You bet on
okay,
the other
cool.
guy.
No, I bet on the Roo, didn't I?
No, because all the guards voted on the Roo.
Oh shit, I fucked up. I voted on Reach.
You voted on the Reach, yeah.
Oh shit, I fucked. Okay, I'm definitely now.
So, first round is a fairly average boxing round, but you do notice the Killaroo, as the first round ends, he goes back and he's given something to drink, something to consume by Mr. Merengue. And after that
poor Rue, I want to save him.
His mouth gets like a little extra frothy, and he seems way more aggressive.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, it's the rabies disease from quarantine.
All right.
This whole match inspired by quarantine.
No, it was not. But now I want to make now I kind of want to make a campaign inspired by quarantine. I do want to do a horror campaign really badly, but I'm still figuring it out.
But can we set it in like modern world?
Yeah, I was just about to say there's some pretty cool game systems for modern day.
Yeah, I need
That
to
would be
figure.
so
It's so much easier in D&D because it's fantasy, so you don't have to worry about too much technology stuff.
Yeah, you can bend reality a little easier.
Anyway, so this round the Killeroo doesn't do quite as well, but because he is a little frothy and aggressive, I was going to add like a +3. He still doesn't do as well as Jimmy, but overall I think he's still winning by a couple points. Is there anything that anyone wants to do at this point? All right, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna cast, or I guess the kangaroo has to make an intellect save.
Okay.
How smart is a kangaroo? That's on rabies.
Oh, actually,
Can I
that's
throw
good
a
point.
pebble at Randall to distract
You
him?
know what I'm doing? It's all telepathic, baby.
Hold on, I have to try.
You have to beat a 13.
Okay. Hold on.
Oh, while I'm looking at Randall. Oh, can I roll for perception first to see if I can even tell what he's doing?
Okay. I want to give you a little word picture. Imagine, like, you know when Snape is in the stands in that one Quidditch game, and he's just kind of mumbling? That's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing the little Snape.
All I want to do to distract you. Oh my god, my cat almost hit my go live button to stop my stream. This is fucking sabotage. I'm just going to telepathically in your head repeatedly say the word penis to try and distract you.
That's not very Hermione of you, but all right.
Over and over and over again. I'm just gonna say penis over and over again.
Probably
In your
does
head.
find that hilarious.
For the stream right now, what's happening is the PCs are watching a boxing match. They've taken bets on certain fighters, and the fighters, basically what I'm doing is I'm rolling for each of them, and those are kind of like successful hits, kind of is what I'm adding up. And at the end of this, they're gonna either lose or win their money back.
I'm a win.
All right, so
Not if I can penis stop you.
So it didn't beat a 13. So what happens now is the kangaroo perceives like.
Wait, can he get
giant,
disadvantage
horrible
because of the
creature next
penis?
to it. Like it sees Jimmy the Reach, and standing right beside Jimmy the Reach is whatever the kangaroo finds the most terrifying thing to it.
Maybe it's fight or flight is fight, and you're just making it stronger.
Possibly. But we'll find out. So what happens with that? It's just scaring it, and then it can't make reactions, and it takes 1d8 damage at the start of every turn.
Oh
wow. No. Okay, so essentially you've placed a scary image right next to.
I spooked him real good.
No.
Okay, let me hold on. I'm gonna roll a D100 to determine the severity of his reaction. 27. Okay, so that's not too crazy. So rather than like freak out too bad, he's first. I mean, this kangaroo is just like an animal, right? Like he doesn't have a lot of like reasoning to him. So when he sees something terrifying, the first thing that he does is kind of lash out, but then he goes back to his corner essentially, and he's hiding behind Mr. Merengue, and he's not really coming back out.
Get him, Reach!
And Jimmy the Reach doesn't really know what to do. He has extra long arms though. Let me see if I can.
He just starts punching around.
No, he can't successfully get over to the Killeroo, unfortunately. So he kind of just like looks over at the ref, and the ref kind of looks around, and you can see like Mr. Merengue is like, he's almost trying to like coerce the Killeroo, but the Killeroo doesn't want to go back on stage. Hold on.
That means there's a count up.
Wait.
As the ref. Oh yeah, what's going on? What do you want to do?
Oh, I was just gonna say, can I just like go up to the barricade and start yelling encouraging words down to the roof?
Oh yeah. Do a roll to see how encouraging you are, like a d20.
I hope I'm not very encouraging.
No, unfortunately, the Killaroo maybe is just too distracted by his fear, and now that Mr. Merengue is trying to force him back onto the stage, he. I rolled a d20 for him because he essentially goes to punch Mr. Merengue. And he's
exactly how I wanted this to go.
He's quite successful, and he unfortunately ends up clocking him right in the face and just hopping out. Like on his way out, he goes through the crowd, and he's just like fighting his way through this crowd of these people. So you have successfully completely disturbed the entire boxing match. And,
Fuck yeah.
And yeah, basically the announcer has already counted down a forfeit for the Killaroo, and Jimmy the Reach has won the boxing match.
Randal stands up on the railing and celebrates.
Timus?
I push him.
Don't kidding. I almost took that seriously and made you roll.
I almost did too.
I mean, if you want to push him, you can. He's got... Oh no, I guess he can't fly.
How far down is the crowd belonging?
You're like... Like, you know, in an arena when you see the box seats way up high? Like, just imagine you're up pretty high.
I mean, push me if you want to push me. What would you do? If you were that mad, would you push me?
I don't know. I kind of want to see if the crow can fly.
Do it on... I mean, someone would find out. I'm not trying to encourage you.
This is the thing. Ontari is chaotic good. No, she wouldn't push you. She'd just be very mad at you. But Vorhees bites your ass.
Oh, are you getting Vorhees to actually bite his ass? Because I'm gonna need
he bites the ass.
I'm gonna need to do...
he doesn't latch on. It's just a quick nip and then let go.
Roll, Randal needs to roll a 1d8.
Do I roll anything?
Or yes, sure, 1d8. I've decided. I'm not changing.
1d8? On Vorhees too, or on Randal?
Just on Randal. Okay, you lose one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, ow. Cool. I don't like dogs anymore, I guess.
You're giving Randal a fear of dogs.
Good. Add that to your character sheet.
Dog?
Add that to your character sheet.
Fear of dogs? Okay.
Yep.
Do I put that in, like, character traits?
Yeah. Actually? Yeah, probably. Maybe flaws.
That is a pretty big flaw.
So...
Under my flaws, I have socially awkward.
Oh, thank you. I see 50-foot drop in most arenas. So if you had pushed him, it definitely could have potentially been fatal, unless he was able to convince the people he was falling onto below to catch him.
I have a slow fall chalice in my backpack.
Never mind. He would have survived.
I was gonna use it and then crowd surf.
I mean, I can still do it.
No, it's too late. You've ruined it.
It's because she's chaotic good. If she was chaotic neutral.
No, yeah, it's okay. I'll move.
I definitely want to play a campaign of just full-on chaotic. I don't know if it would make sense to play with evil PCs, but I think that would be fun.
It would be awesome to do like a Mad Maxy kind of like Wastelander
Ooh,
squad. You know?
that would be really cool.
Ooh, that's actually giving me a lot of ideas. Okay, anyways, after this whole debacle happens, everyone in the audience is kind of confused because they did kind of get like cheated out of a fight, but like that was the whole main event and they didn't really have anything else lined up. So the announcer just kind of comes out and he's like, "Alrighty then, everybody. Please hold for a couple minutes. We have a special guest who's going to come out and announce our winner for tonight." Which is very anticlimactic because sometimes in boxing it's like you don't know who's going to be the winner till they raise the fist, but it's kind of clear. So everyone in the audience is kind of like,
damn it.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I have to get rid of my 9 gold.
Yes.
They bring the band back out maybe to play some music for a little bit. All of the guards that are up with you too in the box are very angry because they bet a lot of money, and like it kind of sounds like maybe Mr. Merengue funds a lot of the Royal Guard stuff as well, so he was telling them, "Don't worry guys, don't worry, place your money."
I looked over at the guards and I'm like, that sucks.
Oh no, it's okay, they don't know it's you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They don't
also,
know I Hermione you with penis.
The bet taker comes back in to collect money from people mainly. So make sure you are paying him your money if you
I'll
lost.
take my winnings over here.
How much did everyone bet again?
I bet 10. But you said there's double payout?
Yes, so you get 20.
Hell yo.
And Ontari has to pay 18.
Sucks.
This shit's rigged. Literally.
Actually, though, yeah.
Yeah, actually, though.
Alright, also I need all of you. Did anyone eat any of the food or drink any of the drinks? Because if you drank alcohol, I need you to do a 1d4 roll for me.
Randall doesn't drink.
I was too busy penising Randall.
We just started playing the penis game back and forth, but telepathically, so nobody else is understanding what's happening.
Alright, Keter has decided
Oh, Taylor,
to
you
get...
have to look in my general chat in Discord, by the way. There's a picture of the killer Roo. Oh, it should have been like that with a little one in its pouch.
Oh, why didn't I put a Joey in his pouch?
That would have been so good.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get a kangaroo fight going again because the Joey in the pouch is the best idea, and I can't believe I didn't think of that.
That's kind of fucked up, dude.
I mean, it's 2 against... I mean, it makes it so much more exciting. Yeah.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, so while all this excitement is going on, Keter in the background has decided to just get shit-faced drunk. Like, he's just been kind of like pounding them back in the back while you guys have been doing all that stuff. So we'll say that Keter has maybe had like I don't know, he's a little tipsy. Okay. Literally tipsy.
I feel like someone of Keter's size probably has a pretty big tolerance.
Do you have
like a filter that your booze runs through?
Well,
like an air filter kind of deal.
I have poison resistance.
Ah, yeah.
So it takes a while. That's where all my gold goes.
Alright, so the band stops playing and the announcer comes back out, and you can see people kind of coming up behind him as well, and you recognize it's like 3 figures. On the right hand side is Bernard, and on the left hand side is Howl, so the 2 top dog kind of royal guards.
And his moving castle?
No, his moving king in the middle. They are slowly helping a very old, frail, skinny-looking man up onto, or into the ring kind of behind them. And the announcer steps into the center of the ring and he goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, to announce our winner tonight, our king of Fortune's Peak, King Ferrani." And the crowd goes crazy, and Timus is, like, you can tell he's super excited up in the box with you. Yes, question?
I see Bernard's in the ring, right?
They're getting into the ring now.
I like where this is going.
I'm telepathically talking to Bernard, going like, "You're a fucking bitch, you're a pussy, you
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Okay.
You ain't shit. Fuck you," like all that stuff. Like,
hell yeah, I'm here for it. I don't know what's happening, but I'm here for it.
Like, I'm like, "You're a bitch."
Okay.
The entire time.
I don't know what's happening, but I'm here for it.
You can tell he's getting a little anxious because he's kind of like looking around now. Like his eyes are kind of darting. Actually, everyone who's kind of like looking at this, I need you to make a perception check for me super quick.
Okay.
All of us?
Yes, if you're paying attention to what's happening in the ring. If your character
14.
isn't, then that's fine.
25. I rolled a crit. Let's go.
You see everything.
Okay, so
Hell yeah, dude.
Like literally, yes. So Keter is
I see nothing with my special eyes.
Keter is so drunk that your vision is basically just blurred at this point.
He's spinning right now.
Randal doesn't really notice shit because he's maybe too focused on verbally assaulting.
Talking shit, yeah.
Ontari notices, though, that as Bernard's, like, randomly looking around, one of his eyes looks really weird and a little puffy, and it looks like it's not okay. Like, something's wrong.
You got pink eye, bitch?
He stole my eye.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna nudge Randal and, like, point at Bernard and kind of whisper to him, like, that motherfucker took my eye.
Someone fart in your face? You got pink eye? What's up with your eye, bitch?
Are you saying that to him?
Yeah.
Oh my god, okay.
Hell yeah.
He's got a puffy red eye, right? So he's got pink eye.
Yes, okay.
Because I don't connect what she's saying. I'm just like, he's got a puffy eye. That's shit talk material, right? Like, I'm just like, I'm focused.
Okay.
So she points to the eye. I'm like, material.
Yeah, so Bernard is looking very uncertain, or like he knows he's being watched, right? And he knows that someone has noticed his disgusting eye that he may or may not be insecure about. You don't know. You could have just made it so much worse for him.
It's fucking gross, dude. It's gross.
Good.
It's nasty.
You should feel bad. He stole my eye.
Is the bathroom leaking? You're so gross. This is just constantly.
Wow.
You probably smell too. You're so gross. Just like peppering.
Such a bully. Oh my god.
Oh my
He's a
god.
dick. Fuck him.
Okay. Anyways, moving on from all this angsty aggression. The king finally hobbles his way very slowly and like rickety to the center of the ring, and as soon as he gets to the center, he like grabs Jimmy the Reacher's arm, and then all of a sudden he like perks up and he stands straight up and he shoots the arm in the air,
And celebrates. He goes, woo! In the back. I'm like, standing over here.
and like the crowd goes crazy, and the king like puts the belt, like he puts it on, or he like hands it over to Jimmy, and he goes, "The winner, Jimmy the Reach!" And like the king is very excited. Like this is like maybe the king's favorite boxer or something like that, right? So he's very pleased that the killaroo did not get a one-up on him. And then just as he's kind of finishing this up, Bernard and Howell then kind of go up to take him back off the stage, but he stops them. And he turns to the audience and he says, I need everyone to be quiet just for a quick second. And everything stops and it's silent in the ring. And the king goes, I am a very old man, and this festival marks 100 years since we've seen peace come to our city after the war. And I think the time has come to choose a successor, to name a new king. So tonight I am going to hold a feast where I will decide who my successor will be, and I will make my announcement tomorrow at the king's podium in the center of town.
It's gonna be me.
And you can see hold on, let me turn the crowd back on, because they start to go crazy again after this. You could see the two royal guardsmen, Howell and Bernard, like behind the king. They both looked very surprised. Neither of them knew this was happening, this was going on. The crowd's going crazy. The royal guards are also kind of going crazy, like everyone in your box. Like this king has been alive since the war happened 100 years ago, and now he's naming a new successor. And this will be the fourth king in the city's history since it was founded.
Dang, okay.
And it like this city, it's because it's so wealthy and everything, like the kings are known for living a long time, but this king has lived for quite a while, and most people were expecting him to pass away by now, right?
Outstayed his welcome.
Yeah, so him choosing its successor is a very big deal. And so everyone is kind of going mental. There's like people who are like, like mosh pit style, like the whole crowd's kind of going crazy, the building's kind of rumbling a little bit. You hear the guards talking to you overhear chatter. They're Bernard he's adopted, but he's the king of the sun, so they're excited because they're talking about him being potentially named as a successor. So there's a lot of excitement in the building tonight. And the king, just before he gets off the stage, he thanks the audience, he thanks the city, and he looks up at the box and he looks at you guys specifically and he says, "And thank you to my very special guests." And then he turns and he lets Howell and Bernard walk him off the stage. And
I hope he noticed me and my fire.
Do any of you want to wave to the king when he looks up at you?
Of course I wave, very kindly.
Okay. Does Keter wave to the king at all?
Does Keter even know that the king is waving?
No. I roll the 1. I see nothing.
Okay. Keter's just like, I'm imagining that Keter's like by one of the tables in the back, just like looking at all the food, maybe not eating it necessarily, but you're very like distracted by your surroundings. Cool. So then the king kind of gets helped off the stage, and that is kind of all I had planned for you guys tonight. So like super short, kind of like a little gap in between, because I think the next session is gonna be like
Ball Z.
Yeah, it was a good filler episode, really.
Next session I think is gonna be a little more intense, so I wanted to kind of plan something nice and light and fun for you guys.
Well, I hope Bernard knows that he's a bitch.
Okay, yeah, Bernard.
Oh, he definitely knows now.
Bernard is gonna have so many insecurities.
Good.
You've given Bernard a lot of insecurities.
Good, I hope he doesn't forget that we remember him cheating in the gambling game before, and him taking credit for our victory.
Have they like left the building? Are they like leaving?
They imagine like like in wrestling when they walk off the walkway into the backstage area. Yeah, they've done that essentially.
Okay.
So now it's just like that the generic music they play in the background at the arenas at the end of the events.
Yeah, like the Get Out music.
Yeah.
Banana.
Get the fuck out unless you're gonna spend money. As you guys are leaving the arena, someone comes up to you and asks if you want to buy any merch. Authentic Jimmy the Reach t-shirts.
I buy a shirt for Jimmy the Reach.
Okay, cool. That'll be 5 gold.
Okay, bet. Deal.
Every time I say a number, I'm just making it up in my head every time. Is Keter okay?
He's very drunk.
I just want to imagine he's just going to go like, boop. Just charge off the edge.
Oh, is that what you're doing?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, so I think that's pretty much the whole session. I don't think I have anything else planned, so very, very short today. But next session we'll see, might be like a regular or slightly longer one, depending on what.
Sorry if I completely destroyed your boxing match.
I mean, I honestly didn't have like a great plan for how that was gonna work. I was kind of just testing it out, so the fact that you did disrupt it is kind of fun. Okay, cool. I enjoy it.
I can't believe you took the wrestling match away from me, getting to watch a kangaroo fight.
I mean, you did get to see the kangaroo punch his manager.
True.
It's not the same.
And he like decked him too. And like he
like was his face all fucked up? Like he was all swollen and stuff?
I mean, he fell.
Was it as swollen as Bernard's eye?
Maybe you'll find out in the next session when you see him at the feast.
Oh, I'm gonna be ribbing the whole time we're at the feast.
I'm ready for that, dude.
At all.
Yeah,
I'm ready for that.
I have a feeling it's gonna be a time for you guys.
I'm gonna pregame so I can focus on him.
Pregame.
Okay, but yeah,
when you're pre-gaming D&D.
That's the session. Hopefully everyone enjoyed and it was fun and the music was good and yeah.
Yeah, thanks for the boxing.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not tired, you're tired.
Sure, dude.